just a song with that heavy.
Cheers, everybody. Episode 568.5 WEedNerdWorld. Figure I'd come hang out, smoke one, quietly fade in the background, get some work done. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
What's up, brother?
Cheers, Bingus. How you doing this evening?
Good. Thanks for letting me in.
Glad you came.
Yeah. Great. I like GreenFingers, one of my favorite YouTubers. Really good interview. She's keeps it real. That's always nice.
Right.
So yeah,
Yes,
great job.
Definitely a great lady. Appreciate taking the time to come on. And, you know, there's so many. I think it's kind of a great time with cannabis in general, because it's like anything else. I think the women growers at one period got overlooked, and I think that's, you know, it's fucking silly. You know, I think we're all equally. It would come from, you know what I mean? This isn't a physical thing. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be no, oh, that chick can't grow no weed. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? We openly are welcome women growers. That's what I can't figure it out. It's nice to see that that stigma is being broken and more.
Yeah, I agree.
Women are growing and coming into the community.
Well, there's
Breeding.
I think there's just as many. I think there's just as many women growers as there are men nowadays. I mean, it's not a unusual thing, and they do well. I mean, it's not a gender issue project growing cannabis. Anybody should do it. Everybody should do it. I think. But you're right. The stigma is melting. So it's good. It was good.
Ultimately, I thought that whole part of it was ironic, to be honest with you, because as I was always when I was raised, you know, we look back at, you know, the TV moms, the TV families, you know, the perfect American image, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't dad out front in the garden planting flowers or roses and shit. It was, you know, stereotypically mom, grandma, sisters that planted the flower gardens and shit like that. And then we fast forward to today, cannabis, some of the most beautiful flowers, and it is a male dominated, you know what I mean? How I would have never kind of seen that coming from that kind of background, but I think it's kind of funny that, you know, we were raised that way, that the women did the flowering gardens and shit like that, and then
well, a lot of things
we went, we're gonna grow the weed.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things have changed. I respect women, number one. I mean, I'm old school. I mean, my dad was from the old days, and so anything a woman chooses to do, I'm 100% supportive, unless it's something negative that I don't want to be involved in. But we've lost respect for women. I mean, you see it all the time, the mouthy, derogatory comments that are female related that really, in my opinion, shouldn't. You know, I partake occasionally myself, but it really isn't something that we should be doing, because it's very disrespectful to women, right? And of course, they're just as good nowadays at disrespecting men. So there's a real give and take to it nowadays, you know. So it's different. What's up, Stoney?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good to see you.
Happy
man.
Cheers,
Friday.
Stoney.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to that a little bit, though, Bingus.
Yes, sir.
Because times have changed so much, and thank God they've changed. You know, I actually seen it today in our TV. You know, I was fucking old episodes of Bewitched were playing,
Oh, wow, that's a great one.
and followed by what was it? What was the one? I want to say it was One Day at a Time or something that had.
I Dream of Jeannie. That was one of my favorites.
No. Had the two sisters and Snyder. That was the episode there.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about Family Affair, not Family Affairs. That's where they lit. Yeah, was that it? They lit was Valerie
It had
Bertinelli,
Snyder. Yep.
Eddie's wife before
And
she
I
was.
couldn't believe. As
I
like
forgot
a
the name of
father
that show,
three
man. It
girls.
was fucking 70s, dude.
I can't remember the name of it either, and I just fucking watched.
Oh,
Let's
your-
I remember.
watch 50
Your point-
episodes today.
What was
She
your
binge
point?
watched.
What was your point?
She was going. They were actually. It was. The mom was going for a job, and every male on the show was encouraging her to, you know, show a little ass or be a piece of meat.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, man, thank God we've came past that day and age to where they portrayed women as possessions and shit like that, or limiting, I guess. So
Guys, we have
it was weird.
we have a much bigger
To think
problem out there. I hate to say it.
What is it?
So my daughter's been she hangs around with this girl now. She's kind of a newer friend, I guess. She's always been around, but she's just never hung around with her until now. And she actually lives not very far. She actually lives only a couple doors down, which makes it nice because my daughter's 11 now, so she can kind of go over there when she wants to. But apparently this girl on her Snapchat identifies as a lesbian and non-binary, which is basically you don't identify as anything. You don't identify as a man nor a woman. You're just non-binary, meaning you're just whatever. And so my ex had alerted me of this the other day, and she's kind of freaking out about it, this and that. And it's okay, well. And she said, oh yeah, and by the way, you know, last night your daughter and I got to a little match, and I slapped her face. Well, it wasn't a slap though, you know, I just tapped. I'm like, of course, you know, you would never wind up and whack her. But anyways, so all right, we'll see what happens. So last night, actually, my daughter texted me and says, Dad, I got something I need to tell you. And I'm thinking, oh shit, her and her mom got going at it, right? And I'm like, okay, why? What's going on? And she says, well, just promise that you'll love me after what I tell you. And I'm thinking, holy shit, what did she do, you know? And I says, of course I'm gonna love you. I says, but you know, what's going on? She's like, well, I just want to let you know I'm a lesbian and I'm non-binary. And I'm like, okay. At first, of course, when you hear that, you're just like, what the fuck, you know? And then I'm just like, well, you know, when I was 11, I remember being, it's kind of like when it started for me, being the rebellious age, right? So, I mean, I started smoking weed at her age, which, you know. So, you know, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where I know if I go at her and you know, whether I think it's right or wrong, it's, you know, I really don't have a say, and I really, it's not going to bother me I have friends who have kids that are a lot older because I started way late. And my one friend who's very much a man, he's into tools, mechanic, great mechanic, you know, dirt bikes, all that shit. His son did it with him too, but his son's gay, you know, and it to this day, it still drives him fucking crazy. And it's kind of put a wedge between them, you know, because he won't let go of that. And to me, I'm just like, you know, I get it, but then it's like at some point you gotta be like, look at him though. I mean, he's still, you know, it's like I'm not gonna be in the bedroom with my daughter. God, even if she was straight or she was like, I don't want to be there. Nobody wants to see her. You know what I'm saying? So like, why would it make a difference if as long as these guys are, you know, fucking in front of you or something?
It's a tough one.
It is. Everybody's got their thing, right? So to me, I'm just like, well, you know, if I come at her and be like, well, you know, this and that, blah, 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 you know what she's going to do? She's just going to push her the other way. But if I could be like more or less a mentor where she can at least feel safe, she can come to me and be like, hey, I did this. I tried it out. I don't know if I like it. Instead of, you know, look, we're humans. And even like you go to school, you're taught, well, if you didn't make it this time or it didn't work or seem right this time, we'll try again, you know, so you try again. So now she's running free and she wants to experiment. She may do it several times or possibly then get herself hooked up with, you know what I'm saying? It just exposes you more to a situation that may not be right for you versus maybe you'll do it once. You go to a mentor that you trust that's older, maybe has experience and knowledge, and say, hey, you know, this is what I did. I don't know. And you talk it out, right?
You know, it's funny because on my birthday, my youngest son came over. Haven't seen him in about a year, actually. Lives on the other side of town. And he's dating a girl that is, he kept calling her they. And I'm like, what's her name? Kat. I go, why do you keep calling her they? Well, she doesn't identify with either gender. And I go,
Non-binary.
and I go, are you guys having sex? He goes, yeah. I go, well, then she's definitely identifying with one side over the other. And so we got into a conversation, and you're right. I had to be very careful how to approach this subject. And it was through, my thing is always, you know, what's the deeper understanding here? Why would someone choose that choice, you know? And so we got into a conversation about her history and stuff like that. And I was able to allow him to come to the conclusion, all right, that something's not quite right here. You know what I mean? And, but
it's like the aha moment that they figured it out, you know?
Yeah, I let him, but I wanted to just kind of blurt it out, but you can't, like you say, I mean, he's going to just, the doors are going to shut basically, right?
Yeah. So the approach that you just said that you took is exactly what I'm kind of hoping that I can take, where I can just kind of lead her along and she can figure out her life. And again, she's 11 years old. I says, you know, I told my ex, I said, it would be like asking her, which car did you like? Which car do you think handles better, the Ferrari or the Lamborghini? The kid's never drove a car in her life, so she could have no opinion on that. Just like she can't really have an opinion. You know, I think there are some people that are probably born straight up gay. I think there's some people that just, you know, maybe they like it better for some reason, whatever. Maybe something happened to them where they just don't trust the opposite sex, you know,
Right.
and they find more comfort in, you know, some other, what, I don't know. I mean, I don't encourage either or. It's not, look, my parents never encouraged me about anything, you know. It's like, all right, here's the birds and the bees. This is what you do, kid. Here's a package of these. See you later. Have a good time. It was a 5-minute fucking talk. And don't come back saying you got someone pregnant, so I'll kill you. And that was it. You know,
my dad said, hey, just make sure your buddies
this was pre-AIDS though, too. Remember that.
My dad used to tell me, make sure your buddies don't poke holes in your rubbers.
Right. We weren't wearing Right. And it wasn't like I was wearing a rubber because, you know, there's this stuff called gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, and stuff like that. There was no age yet, you know, and I'm just like, none of that was said. It was just like, here, take these, put those on. Don't get anybody pregnant. If you do, I'll kill you. It's basically the talk, you know. I know
Cheers,
you
Ty.
know what you gotta do. Ty,
Cheers.
what's happening, brother?
Cheers, Ty. Johnny Cannacy's got a
Johnny.
whole crew there.
Johnny.
Yeah, Vegas holding it down. Holy shit.
Oh man. Cap.
He was hanging out.
Cat in there. Blind Cat 420.
Blind clap. Yeah, what's happening?
Well, now
Good to see
You might
you
want
guys.
to rename this to the Vegas Takeover.
Oh,
The three
it's
amigos.
looking that way.
tomorrow,
Cheers, boys.
It's gonna be funny when all three of you start roboting out at the same time, though. You're gonna have to start moving like this.
Oh,
So we
You guys
bumping
look
heads.
like you're having some fun, though, man.
man. We're smoking up some joints with hash in them. And Blind Cat 420's got some really, what is that stuff?
Oh, we got the 73 micron from Loyalty Organic and like 5 different other cultivars that were all delicious. I mean, that I was told that 73 micron that he gave us was some of the best hash my friend's ever seen. So good compliment and tasty, and I'm excited.
Right on Loyalty.
Yeah, good job, brother.
Seriously? I thought I fucked that up.
No, man, these guys are over here saying, man, that's the best shit I've ever smoked. Yeah.
I still got a big old couple of slabs of it over here still. So yeah, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm not good with compliments.
We tried to put worms in the joint, but they kept melting onto our fingers.
Yeah, you got to put them in the freezer and all sorts of trickery to get some of that shit in the fucking tube.
This is me not knowing how to take a compliment. So thank you. I'm not used to it. Appreciate it.
Very good, my friend.
Right on.
And we're all going to be over at his house tomorrow.
With Micro Goon and
Yeah. Raid.
Tony,
That's
all of them are doing some, we're going to do some bubble hash.
think this is the party shit. Wait for tomorrow.
Yeah. That's what it's up. It's happening in Vegas.
Great to see all you guys. Hell yeah, good to see you guys.
Peace, everyone. Peace. Nice to meet you.
All right. Cricket.
awesome.
You guys were talking about sexual orientation, and I think that Johnny's gonna have to go to some psychiatry classes or something. His dog got a little teabag this weekend a bunch by my buddy's dog.
They got online tapes for that, Johnny. That'll just you listen to them while you sleep, and it just corrects everything. So don't worry, buddy. You're fine.
Psychiatry. Yeah. Because I'm looking at this going, no, without fuck, man.
Binary beats, I think they call it, something like that.
Man, that's some strange ass shit right there. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we got some freaking. What do we do? We did some karaoke at my buddy's house. Got some little drum set karaoke thing, microphone, fucking. Brand, yeah, right. It's not a microphone.
Don't be Bogarting now. Come on.
Right. Fun just to see it set up and finally get out there. And
It's awesome, man.
yeah.
It's awesome. I guess what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Damn it.
Yeah.
So when we went out there, he has a nice spread, man. He's got 2 or 3 greenhouses that are like 50 by 100.
Well, yeah, he's got one, and then
He's
the other.
got one built, but he's got 2 more set.
Yeah.
He's going to be setting those up pretty quick, and it's a nice little place, man.
So much extra equipment, fucking every kind of light, from triple XL, LEDs, fetch lights, tents up the wazoo. So hopefully put the real good use this year. So, you guys
of them got seeds too.
Captain took a hero dose there.
It's got hash, you know.
I got some
That-
mushrooms.
That was some of the California weed and hash from that Regen conference.
You've been all over the place, Captain. I mean, geez.
Well, you know, there's a nice storm back in Ohio, so Las Vegas is a lot better than Ohio right now.
How about your San Francisco too? How they kept hanging you there and it's gonna be too expensive.
Yeah, so Delta actually canceled my flight the day before my flight 7 times. So it was like they wanted to take me to Denver, to Florida, to Newark, and then possibly 2 days later fly to Cleveland. So instead of doing that, I thought it was best to come out and hang out with Johnny and Blind Cat. It was only a $49 ticket from San Francisco.
I mean, how freaking cool is that, right?
Oh yeah.
So who knows?
I was telling you in chat when you said you were close, I was like, man, look Johnny up. Head towards Johnny.
Yeah. I Ubered it. I went out there and picked him up, brought him out here. Yeah, we all stopped off
That's
at
awesome.
a restaurant, had a dinner, and then came back here to smoke out.
We went to Las Vegas' premier sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Osaka. Where if you wanted to have a ribeye to have nice wagyu, only $155.
Did you get the whole cow for that? Are you kidding me?
Right?
That must be a choice select cut, I guess. Wow.
Yeah, from my understanding, it's they massage those cows from the day they come out of the womb, treat them like babies. Don't scare them, don't do anything to them. They treat them like, you know, royalty, and they kill them. Right? Oh. So what's everybody up to tonight?
You know, I used to be 6'2". I'm actually 6 foot now after my neck surgery. So I'm feeling a little bit squashed. But yet I'm here and very happy.
I think I might have shrunk a little bit too. Yeah.
I'm smoking on
Okay.
New York City diesel. What about you guys?
I don't know. What are we smoking?
Mystery weed.
Jelly
Northern.
bean.
Mystery weed from Northern California, sprinkled with some hash.
You said jelly bean eagle?
Yep.
Right.
Jelly bean here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ty had that 5-finger fucking shit. Is that what you call a 5-finger death trap right there? Holy shit.
Yep. I'm getting just a few ideas ready and prepped for camps tomorrow, and then I got invited to the Jerome Baker after party this weekend. So I guess I'll be going over to that at some point this weekend. So I'm just messing around with some different ideas. I got to roll up a bunch of joints for. I like to pass them out to everybody that I run into.
That's cool.
And yes, I have to brag. That is some of that critical kush from Pedro. I have to brag. I'm sorry. I was very, very grateful. I was one of the last lucky ones. He only had 2 jars left.
Well, I'm only down the street. Come on and stop by in the morning.
I'll be waking up early. Tomorrow's the last day. Come on over tomorrow. Are you guys doing anything?
Making hash.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It'd be dope to freaking check out. I've never been to a cup of any kind, or let alone an industry business owner thing.
I've got one extra badge that I have, and I'm pretty sure I can be able to get another one or two. I just got to ask a couple people. Shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, whatever's clever. I mean, no pressure. It's all good.
I still have some left. I took a dab of it earlier, and actually, I took a dab of that before I went live with 420 Green Goddess and Uncle Rick, and I was just higher than a kite. Just floated all the way through there. That shit's fire. It's best rosin I've ever had in my life. I'll have to admit that.
Yeah, that
So I
happened.
did shoot Grow Boss an invite. I have got no reply from.
Really? Oh, this is good. That's big.
Yeah.
That's good. Good job.
Do we need to get a petition started?
No, what we
I
want
hit
is
him
you
again.
three guys right there in Vegas, head on over there, grab him with a sack over his head, throw him in a van. No, I'm just joking.
Just walk in there with the camera rolling, man, and
There you
hey,
go.
grow boss.
That'd be
Start
good.
interviewing them right there, man, on the spot, guys. You could do it. I wish I was in Vegas. I'd do it.
That's a good idea.
Relocation.
I'm down too. I didn't see him at Champs.
That'd be funny. We're in the weed nerd world, and we got 4 guys and the grow boss in one of the panels. That looks good, Ty.
fucking good.
Yeah. Yummy. I actually drooled a
It
little.
took me forever to figure
It's
out.
isn't
open
it
the
that
jar.
420 time?
I'll
I don't
drink.
know.
I'll drink
Oh,
to
it
that.
is. That,
Is it?
420
Yeah.
somewhere.
Just joined.
It's close enough.
It just
I know I
turned
got this.
21.
I got this scissor hash. Primal punch crust with Jesus juice. Holy shit.
That ought to activate your endocannabinoid receptors.
Oh yeah, just a
Fucking.
bit.
I met up with fucking Modern Genetics in Clio. And I shit you not, that fucker threw in a boulder. It was that size, Stoney, in a pipe about this long. He just like chunked that bitch in there like a basketball and fucking started passing that. That thing seemed to burn forever. It was a good ball of hash. Yeah,
Like being
I
in the
couldn't believe-
church when they're walking through with that thing. This thing would easily fill that church up, you know. These things do go forever. You don't need a whole lot.
That sounds
Good
like
stuff.
modern. That sounds like modern genetics.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
He's awesome, man. I love
Yeah,
modern.
Love that guy.
and
It's fun to
I got some
party
people.
with the-
I bet. I bet he is.
I finally got a hold of some.
Oh shit! Don't take them all at once, bro.
No, got a hold of it over. And no, one of my buddies.
Take one at a time at the
No,
same
no,
time.
he told me he's all because he told me he's like they're strong. This one's about 1,000 milligrams each one. He's all like, make sure you're not doing anything for the next 24 hours or so.
You know, it's funny. I'll mention this now since Grandmaster Level and I are talking. But Grandmaster Level made some very strong oil gel caps, and I was able to get some of those. And he would take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at a time. I'm not shitting you. And so I was like wanting to keep up, and I took 3 once, and I actually hallucinated. I mean, really hallucinated. A girl doing my laundry as I came around the corner to take a piss. I am not shitting you. I was like, whoa. And I turn and look again, it's gone, But fuck, that stuff will fuck your world up, my friends. I'm not kidding you.
Summer.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever had such a lucid vision like that. As I was headed to the bathroom to take another dump because I was just so high. I mean, you take enough oil, man, you're going to be by the toilet occasionally. At least I was. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I will remember that. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a couple days though. I'll probably Sunday is probably when I will. It's been a nonstop week, I tell you.
Dude, it's like every time I turn YouTube on, it's ties somewhere else. Or I'm chasing you around. It's like I feel like I'm following you.
Man, I got lost today, man. I'm telling you, I've never gotten lost at a trade show or expo, but they've added this last one they had last summer, they had added like another 300 or 400 booths. And even at that point, it was long. And then this time they even added even more, and even an extra like 2 more aisles on the width. It's in a way bigger hall now. And I tell you, it's like 8 rows all the way down. You take, one, turn to your right or your left, you turn around, you're like, where the hell are you? And that happened to me, as most of you all witnessed.
That's the best part. That was the best part of the video.
But I was able to get outside right at 4:20, 4:21, and still be able to take a break. So that worked.
Magically.
Although I will question their protocol of where do they put the smoking section at, because I had all those racks of those friggin' explosives that was just right like 20 feet next to me.
No way.
Yeah, it was not good.
That's poor thinking.
Well, it's the fuck you, you fucking fuck. What's going on, Socal?
Hey, fuck off, everybody.
Hey, good to see you.
You're
doing?
so good.
Cal.
Yeah, brother.
Socal.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Absolutely fabulous.
Bingus, I missed Bingus' birthday the other night. So, Bingus, happy afterbirth.
Thank you, sir. I was wiped out. I didn't make it to the Weed Nerd World that night. It was a very active day. I had all my boys come over individually, and it was cool to see them. Haven't seen them for a while, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm 67 now. I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Well, hey, man, you don't look a day over 80.
Thank you. Thank you, you fucking fuck you. Dude, I feel it. I'm telling you. I mean, it's this last year I've kind of felt it like creeping up on me. But that's why I've kind of doubled down on trying to stay healthy and what have you. It'll happen to you too, just saying.
Oh, it already has. See, you're old when you get out of bed in the morning and you walk across the room and your feet sound like Rice Krispies.
My feet-
Somebody has a call.
Hello? Yeah. No, I'm on the Eagles. I'm on the Eagles. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
This was a gift.
Hey, don't pick on him. Come on.
It is a big deal. I'm on Eagles. Bye.
Cool gift.
Flying cat. The flying cat. Always great to put a face to your guys' names, I swear. It's awesome.
I think it's great meeting everybody in person.
That's what I'm
I'm trying to meet all of you.
Well, you'd have to come up north. You want to hit the Bingus.
Got a pretty impressive trail so far, Captain. I gotta give you that.
Yeah. It's better than sitting at home looking at walls.
I agree with that.
No
Sometimes
arguments there.
put in predicaments that, you just have to think about a second route. And, be able to take that route. And me being stuck in an airport or on a plane for like 42 hours and the possibility of getting from New York to Cleveland, with a medical condition, no, I don't want to do that. I'm too old. I can say that. I'm over 50.
My 50's come, and I hate to say that. I may be heading back downstate, Captain. Maybe even to the very same town. I've kicked around that idea, going back to the farm fields.
Come back to Johnson.
I wish I had my house back. I'll tell you that. Damn. With the prices.
There's a 5-acre plot with a brand new house going on it next to the one I'm looking at. Just saying. It's reasonably rentable, I guess would be the best way to put it. And it's very, very cannabis friendly. And I'm visualizing a light depth greenhouse and a nice indoor grow. I just cross my fingers it all comes together. Just saying, you know, don't count Oregon out. It's the same type of weather, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Good folks, and they definitely know how to grow some good cannabis in Oregon. That's for sure.
Wherever you land, it'll be the right place, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of landing in new spots, I pulled the trigger on some property the other day. Getting the fuck out of California pretty soon.
No way.
You are. Where to?
Well, I bought a little bit of land outside of Kingman, Arizona, a couple acres out there. And then I bought some land outside of Greer, Arizona, which are both in the middle of fucking nowhere. But that's kind of what I'm looking for when I leave this shithole.
So
Right on.
I'm just throwing this out there. It sounds like I may be a little bit late on this, but fucking Michigan has some amazing sand dunes. I'm sure a sand racer like yourself would love to conquer northern Michigan sand dunes.
Yeah, but Michigan has snow, and the wife won't go for that.
That is a bit of a drawback. That is a bit of a drawback. I'll give her that shit.
I was originally looking for some land up in Wyoming, and I found I have a very, very good close personal friend that I grew up with that is a real estate agent that deals with raw land. And he found me some land just outside of Cody, Wyoming, and a little bit just outside of Jackson, Wyoming, for just a stupid smoking price. And the wife wouldn't go for it. So I ended up talking her into Arizona for now. And then if things change, I'll at least have that land to sell off all 4 of those parcels that I picked up and, pick up something else in a different place. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
But all said and done, I pulled the trigger on a combined 140 acres of absolute nothingness.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't catch if you mentioned it. Do you have any a well or any water rights?
Both of them claim that there is wells on adjoining properties in the area, but I would have to dig the wells myself.
So
As
it's on
far-
adjoining properties and not on that middle. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So each property would be responsible for their own well, but they say there is water there. So there is water that I can get to if I want to spend the money to dig a well. Otherwise, you can, put up a holding tank and have it trucked in.
Oh, it's expensive. That's
Oh, it's
expensive.
ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be cheaper in the long run to dig the well.
Well, if you need any help and I'm available, you got it. Just ask. I mean, Kingman is not far from here at all. Well, I'm sure you know that.
Yeah. So this place, the place in Kingman, is about 40 minutes outside of Kingman. So still not that far from Vegas, but It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
Congratulations. I'm excited to freaking see what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. And thank you, but yeah, I just kind of, I gotta wait until the wife, but I actually pulled the trigger on this. So that's going to be an odd conversation, but I'm excited to actually have a place to go when I get the fuck out of here.
She's listening on YouTube right now, bro.
No, she's actually in Johnny's neck of the woods right now.
Okay. Listening on YouTube on her phone while you're telling.
Oh, she's not like off to the camera at Johnny's house. He's got everybody else there.
Wouldn't that fucking blow your brain if she just popped forth?
Hey, Socal.
No, she's
backstage.
One of her work buddies is getting married, so they're girls trip to Vegas. So
yeah, that would be funny though.
I'll tell you what, I've met her work friends. It's going to be the most boring fucking trip ever. I think 3 drinks and they're going to be going back to the room to pass out.
Well, what's that room number? Sorry.
It's room number. It's room number. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. You fucking fuck you. Okay.
It's on the fuck off floor of the fuck off casino.
Now, speaking of the fuck off floor, at the Rio, there's actually a 13th floor, and it's marked in their elevator.
Yeah.
13.
Yep. I've got a video of it on my phone. I was tripping out on it. That was that's a story I'll have to say for if I ever come back on the show, which I'd love to. When we the moral of the story is we set the smoke alarm off on the 12th floor of the Rio one night.
No, really?
Yeah, and doing a music video. It was even on the news, and the very following day, you can look it up. They established a non-smoking policy in the hotel.
Nice.
We got documentation on that.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's documented. I've got pictures, video. There's a music video for it, and then my friend was also doing a documentary, and he was filming a lot of stuff like as it was happening the whole week. So yeah, it was a whole week of festivities, and it ended up that was the last night. Oh yeah, mushrooms were involved. Big baseball bats, a friggin' that I roll. Oh yeah, that's a great story.
So is that a cottonmouth story there?
Actually,
Or
there is a tie-in because it's the music video that's done with Johnny Richter, Chucky Chuck, and Stack Styles called "Back to the Hotel." They did a remake of "Back to the Hotel," and the music video is on YouTube. I'm in a couple scenes. And then there's also another video called the DGAF. If you look up DGAF shenanigans, there's a big 45-minute or an hour-long clip of everything that we just went through that week. The secret smoke session, the big giant 10-pound bag of mushrooms I was carrying around. Oh yeah, it was.
I love that video, mushrooms. With Dirtball there, that's one of my favorite fucking videos to watch on mushrooms, the colors and all that shit.
I've always
it's just
wanted
a fun tune anyway.
I've always wanted those friggin' sunglasses. I've always wanted those. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
You're famous.
Oh, I bet.
I feel honored.
But
well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, I was on TV at an early age. I was on MTV when I was 18. I was on the very first episode of the Loveline show when it was on MTV. When they brought Loveline, Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew, they were on the radio in Southern California, and they brought them on MTV. And I was actually a caller one night, and I had a legit problem. And next thing I know, one of the producers was asking me to be on the show. I still have the little flyer, then with the little directions in the map, because there wasn't even MapQuest. On the back of it, I had to write 91 West, 60 East, all that shit. Oh yeah, I can't find that friggin' video though. But yeah, and then I've had little cameos throughout in different music videos and stuff like that. I've just been, blessed to have, good people, bless me with opportunities, and I just, pay it forward the best I can.
Right on.
Just me.
I told you this guy's full of surprises, man. He's got some
Dude,
good
he
stuff.
just, I'm just going.
He's like
okay.
Larry to me. Just casually, oh yeah, one time I was on MTV, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's yeah, good. I like it. I like it.
And to be honest, very good. Adam Carolla apologized to me. He thought that my story was full of shit. He thought I was full of shit. And it was Dr. Drew that was actually, he saw something between there. I was like, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it doesn't do any. I mean, I believe you. I mean, people can be ousted so quickly nowadays. It doesn't pay to fucking make up a story like that. You know what I mean?
I've had all these cool experiences, and like, it's really cool. It's cool to talk about it to people that want to listen. Otherwise, it's like I'm just talking to somebody that don't care, and I'm like, what is wasting my breath and time that I'm never going to get back? And I'm just after that, like, no, I'm done with you. Yeah,
storytelling changes for me, at least. I mean, everybody embellishes, right, to certain levels. Some embellish more than others.
If you're human, yeah.
Right. But I mean, as I get older, it's like, you just tell the story the way it really was, or what I'm saying? So it's like no one's really, so it's like you're not trying to, like brag about your shit. You just had some cool experiences that maybe somebody, like find cool. Usually old people like me and Bingus and who else? Socal's getting fucking old.
Everybody's raising their hand now.
Eagle's still sexy young. Well, we gotta wait till grandchild pops out. Then you're old, and then you're ready for the card. Give me that 50% off.
Oh wait, it's not gonna work. Is it gonna work?
So I'm gonna take what you said there to Stoney and just be like, I'm gonna put that one up with honesty, because I could have held it back and I could have kept, according to you, my young title for quite some time. If you don't get old till you get that grandkid, well, I could have never divulged.
Grandkid, right? But I think what do they call grandpas? I know there's gilfs. So grandma, like a MILF, but there's the gilf. Is there a grandpa one?
That's
shit.
The sugar daddy, isn't it?
The sugar daddy, yeah, I guess. Grandpa daddy.
The basket night, that's what I was referred to.
The what?
That's fine. That's fine. What is that, Ty? Is that the space capsule you landed in?
Actually, yeah, that's where I was born.
I thought so.
Well, shit, that explains everything.
No,
that one, and then there's that one. These were the pictures I was talking to you about, that my grandfather and grandmother.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
That is fucking cool. And GreenFingers is gonna find that capsule again that's buried out there in the sand somewhere, because it's there. He's gonna unearth something, man. I'm telling you.
I'm waiting for him to pull up a body.
Something.
This is, June of '69 and August of '69 are the two dates that are stamped on it.
I was 14.
I was 1.
God, I wish I could
swimming around my daddy's ball sack in the late 60s.
Yeah,
you were a twinkle in your father's eye.
Yeah. And a pain in his ass ever since.
Yes. My dad
that
was
the
cool.
old.
After I got my own job, we were cool. Until that, he pretty much kicked my ass as much as he could. But once I worked and started contributing, it's good. He taught me how. He gave me a job that was, tell you what, you're big enough to work. I wasn't old enough, but I was big enough. So he gave me the gas station down on the corner where people did somersaults, taking dumps. And then I had to clean that every Saturday for like $1, or no, it was like 75 cents. It was not very much money. And I finally, after a year of that shit, I said, no. He says, grabbed his belt, looked at me, go get your own job and I won't beat the shit out of you. And I came home. There was a car wash next door, which was even worse of a fucking job, but I got it myself. That was the end of that problem, pretty much. He left me alone. I got caught drinking once. And again, but if I would didn't pay, you're not holding up your end of the family. But if I was paying and I came home a little tipsy as a teenager, my stepmother would raise hell and he would just tell her to shut up. I fucking loved it. So that's why I always made sure I was paid up. You know what I mean? Well, man knew what he was doing. I kind of used the same methodology with my boys.
Five boys.
I don't want to even go there. But didn't turn out quite the same thing. Things change as the years go on, fucking we could have keggers and police would be there to make sure we're being safe. Instead of writing us all up for DUIs and putting us through drug rehab.
Well, there really weren't the DUIs back then. I mean, you would really have to be doing something fucking stupid to get a DUI, like run into a house or, God forbid, kill somebody. But I mean, you really had to be fucking doing something really fucked up. Most of the time, it'd be like, where do you live?
Yeah.
And if you live too far, they'd take your keys from you. They tell you stay in the car. If it was warm out, stay in the car, go to sleep, lock the doors. We'll be right over here. And when we think you're ready, you can go home. I've had plenty
cool
stories
times
like that. I've heard.
They were cool. You could let a cop in your house.
Okay.
All right. Nowadays, no, I don't. Cops do not come in my house. Period. Stay the fuck out.
Yeah, it was different.
It's
that's
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. What's up, Robert? Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh shit! What's going on, little spoon?
GreenFingers. We meet again.
Cheers.
Martial artists gave him a new name. It's Little Spoon.
Little spoon.
You got him laughing.
He was talking about how his dog jumps up on the bed and fucks him. So martial artists asked him if he's going to be the Little Spoon. So from now on, it's Little Spoon.
But I never said which way he fucked me. You just assumed it was normal.
Well, if you're the Little Spoon,
You just assumed it was regular. He likes some kinky shit where he's like twisted around backwards and shit, flipped upside down. Not regular.
I'm honestly assuming like an elbow, a knee, maybe an armpit were assaulted.
Yeah, an arm gets like assaulted every night, maybe.
Here.
I wake up like, what the hell's happening? Let go of me.
Get off my ear.
He's like licking my face at the same time, so he's like trying to like get some foreplay in and be nice about it, but my arm doesn't appreciate it.
So what you're saying is you learned how to sleep with your mouth closed.
No, I sleep like this. Literally. I'm like every night.
My first response is the spiders have got to go. They do not have your back, Robert.
Spiders left me. They left me for some other bitch. Excuse my language. They took off with the neighbors. I have two of them left. My tarantula and the one that I didn't step on accident.
That no good 8-legged.
Yeah. He just up and decided to leave me. I had him the longest. My prize male. I looked in the bucket. Oh, you guys were there. I looked in the cup and I was like, he never leaves. And I looked in there like, shit, he's gone.
Not writing,
sure?
not calling.
He left.
You found a lot of crazy things in the earth around that building. You sure it isn't like a poltergeist moment? Instead of the clown, it's just taking over one of your dogs while you sleep.
No, he did this before. This was the only dog I've had for like 10 years. He's looking at me right now. Want to see like what kind of rape you want, or not rape? Sorry, it's a bad word.
No, we don't want to see you get dog raped.
Look, he's
That's
just like
for your
waiting.
OnlyFans.
He's like, "Come on, motherfucker, come on."
Fall asleep. Fall asleep.
One-eyed Jack. That's the one-eyed one. He got in a fight and he lost his eye. Like
Boston Terrier. I used to have one of those.
Probably attacking somebody in their sleep, I'm assuming.
where'd he go? Oh, he left now. Fuck.
Shit.
Well, gentlemen,
So wrong, Spring.
I got to take Captain 420 home. I'm gonna in the car and Uber him back over to his hotel, and then get back here so I can catch me some rest. So I can party up with Boyle.
Wait. All right. Hey, Cap, what are we playing tonight, man?
What are we playing tonight? Blackjack.
All right. Go up against the dealer, $100 a hand, man.
Double down.
I'm telling you, nobody else, just you and the dealer.
Yeah, $5 a hand, more like it.
Oh, what?
Do the 100, be done quick and fast.
Yeah, get it
Walk
all.
away with $2,000 in about 10 minutes.
Damn, I wish I was there. We could hustle that
Or if
place.
you want to make it stretch, play some pie gal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That was
that-
my drinking. When I was drinking back then, that's what I would play because you could go forever, man. There'd be like that hand would last like 15 fucking minutes. I'm like, drink, yep, bring another one. We're waiting here for this guy to figure this shit out. Oh, give me another one. Still the same hand.
You guys,
And you
I
stop.
wish you guys safe travels tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have fun. Johnny, Captain, Blind Cat
Yeah.
420. I'm blinded. I'm in the process of blinded by the light, Blind Cat, for next week, hopefully. So cheers, brother, to that. Thanks for the suggestion.
I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Right on, guys. Have a
Look,
good night.
Captain. Cheers.
I just now put something together. I think Cap is the one that I was talking to on the phone earlier today.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't want to put, his name out there because I don't know if it's out there, but if it's who I
The
think it
name's
is,
out there.
that
You're semi-connecting the dots. That's excellent.
You're talking about the same name as my name?
You're like Columbo.
Yeah.
well, I recognize the voice, and well, I mean, I know them on Instagram or whatever, and then we had I exchanged the numbers, so I had known that, and then that's how I connected the voice. I was talking to somebody earlier today about getting them into camps, and I
You
just was
actually could be Columbo with a fucking beard, man.
Oh, dude, I am a
Columbo
thinker.
Jr.
I think I am a very observant person.
Yes, you are.
Some people will be blown away of like how well I'm able to read a lot of stuff just by sitting back and watching how things pan out over a period of time.
This is an episode of The Son of Columbo.
Yeah. That was a great show, though, man. I loved how he always catch those people. It was just like, and he'd always.
What was the
they would
actor's name? The actor's name was.
I forget his fucking name. I want to say it's not Robert Blake, but
No.
they look alike.
Robert Blake, yeah, that's what I was going to say too, but it's not.
That's
Robert.
Beretta. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't do it.
That was a great show
Yep.
too.
Yep. And then right after that, or someone was in the streets of San Francisco with Michael Douglas and the dude with the huge schnozola. The hell was his name? Carl Malden.
Oh, that was another dude. That's back when I used to watch TV. I haven't watched
Yeah,
TV in
me
fucking
too.
10 or 15 years, man. Seriously, I
Right.
don't
Can't
watch it.
forget the fucking bald guy that paved the way for it to be cool to be a bald guy. Telly
Kojak?
Savalas.
Telly Savalas.
Kojak. Yeah.
Who loves ya, baby? Sucking on the sucker because he quit smoking. So he did the Tootsie
Shit,
Roll
that's where that came
commercials.
from, huh? It was the sucker, not the cigarette. Fuck.
Well, he was the one who
opened the
gave
way
Tootsie
for us
Roll
bald guys.
Here, Colin.
The boost, yeah. Cheers to Paul. Even though he was cool, nobody still wanted to look like Kojak. You know what I'm saying? Back then, there were dudes that were hanging on. They have the cookie where it's just fucking long back and just hanging on for dear. It's like, dude, just take it off. Just get rid of it.
Aldi in the chat was Columbo was Peter Falk.
Peter Falk, that's it.
Yeah. He was a great actor, actually.
Yeah, he was in a lot of shit, man. A lot of movies.
Thanks, Aldi.
So that's the thing, though, man. I'm here to tell you, as a bald guy, that's been a bald guy for fucking 20, 22 years. Been sporting this fucking dome.
Mm-hmm.
Women love fucking bald guys. They absolutely love fucking the bald headed guys. It was I don't talk about it because I don't want to promote it. Steals my thunder. Fuck that shit.
Right. There's not many fuckers
That's
can
why I
pull
grew
it
my
off.
hair back.
You really have to be
beat
good
them off with a
looking,
stick.
like us.
I just noticed something pretty cool. We've got a whole top row of bald people and a bottom row of bearded people.
We're hoping that the hair.
So maybe we
grows
should drop
upward.
below and have you guys up and have the beard
Yeah, so
come
you
down
could have
over
the
the
hair
top.
will go like that.
We're hoping that it will drift upwards.
Do that little thing. Remember?
I don't want it though. Honestly, I don't.
Guy, you could push that shit around his face and shit. The magnetic beard and shit.
My haircuts are real easy and simple. I've saved thousands on haircuts.
Oh God, his shampoo, brushes, combs, gel, mousse, whatever the fuck you were using, right? Hairspray. Yeah, thousands in products. So yeah, man, I was losing my hair. So it's thinning out. I wasn't losing, but it's kind of getting a little thin. And I was like, whoa. And I started getting worried because I was like 27, 28. I was like, fuck, man, I'm not yet ready to get rid of this shit yet, you know? And it was weird. And I had my motorcycle accident, and that was pretty much the end of that. It just came off onto the pavement. And
shit.
And I grew it back. It kind of looked like a tee box at a golf course with a bunch of divots taken out where just the hair ain't growing back. And yeah, that's ever since then, man. 1990, what was it, 99? That's it. It's been ever since.
I used to have long hair.
I don't know about
Me too.
Saving money on haircuts. Although, as I just took my daughter to the beautician the other day, I guess that shit's super expensive. Maybe I did save on haircuts. I don't know. But when you weigh out the long shower, you fucking, I don't know if I've saved any money on fucking haircuts, because that's where I shave this shit in the shower. All by feel, like shake, rub, shake, rub. You know what I mean?
Right.
All that shit gets done in the shower. Or I've gotten some really weird looks for highway fucking doing with the dome on the highway with an electric shaver. Just fucking, it's like blow by. That's another. Super easy to fucking do that shit on the go, man.
I don't use the razor, take it down all the way. I just use those trimmers and just fucking just, and I don't even need nothing. I could just, it's done.
That's what I do. I actually go to my dumpster where all our garden material goes. I go there, take my shirt off, and I just dump it right in there, and then brush off, and good to go. You know, I save it. I was getting complaints, hair follicles in the sink, and you didn't hit the garbage can. I'm like, okay, well, fuck this. You know, it takes me all of 3 minutes, right? And it can get a little nipply in the winter, but hey, I avoid the complaints.
Exactly. All right, we might shift this, man. I think we're losing followers fast.
Probably.
Let's get to like There's like only 3 of us in here that fall. Everyone else is like,
I'm bald, but technically it's like because my dad or some shit.
I've always wanted to have a beard like Ty's, I will admit.
Bald spot.
Have you ever caught that thing on fire? I know Spartan Grown caught his on fire once.
That was on
No.
air.
I've only singed a little bit of the mustache hair once, so I've not had an incident. Actually, wait, no, I have had an ash like fall on like one little spot here, and it singed a couple hairs, but nothing like major where you're like, oh my god. Honestly, if there's something did, you guys wouldn't see me for a while because I've had like this part of a goatee at least since I was about 15 years old. And everything else that came in a little later, but I've always had.
You'd have an identity crisis and go in hiding until it all grows back.
I would fake my own death. You would not see me. This is like it's just like this is like me. And like without this, it's like,
dude, well, I can understand why if you've had that beard, a lot of the activity in films and what have you. I mean, because you're a perfect character actor, basically. You know what I mean? Think about it. How many movies I've seen very similar gentlemen like you that aren't quite as good at the part that you would have been. You know what I mean? Because of the dude, it's a massive fucking beard. So
I do have. Let me see if I can find it. I had one strand because every now and then I'll trim it, but I keep one strand where I don't trim it. Let me find it. Here it is, right here.
You should put a little bead or a pearl on that.
It goes on the right here.
Wow, look at that.
Shit.
That's insane.
So I've always kept one strand just to see if I didn't trim all the split ends and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's pretty long, dude.
I honestly don't know. It was just one day because I've always had this. And I was shaving one day with my electric razor and it dropped and it broke. I was pissed because it was one of those expensive ones. So I go down to friggin' Target and Walmart or whatever. I'm looking. I'm like, fuck these prices. The beard's coming, baby. And then, I mean, it looked really weird for the first like 2 months right here because it was like just coming in stubbles. I had this goatee, but I didn't care because this was not getting cut. And if someone comes anywhere within like 3 feet of me with scissors, they better be friggin' prepared for a fight because I will fight. I will go down to my death. So enough of the beard.
I can't get past this fucking stage right here. This is it, man. I'm trying. I'm just like this, man. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. This shit's coming off in a few hours.
I can't make it any further than that myself, Stone.
Yeah.
I just can't.
No.
This is the beard I got. My mini one. that one don't bother me. I actually can.
That's not a goatee, is it? It's like a baby goatee or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. Fucking was this the soul patch?
Yeah, there. Yeah, that's it.
Fucking beatnik guys.
I've rocked that fucking
Flavor saver
and chew there, the soul patch there. Not the soul patch. But
I've done like like the mustache thing I've done down, and had it come down to here with the fucking, here in the middle, and everyone said I looked like some kind of fucking ex-con or some shit. Yeah, from the 70s. Wow.
Oh my, any of my.
I wish I could say I was rocking a porn star thing. I'm not, because if I was, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in California making movies. Hanging out with Socal.
Bust out some stash pictures. You laugh your fucking ass off. Oh god, so funny. I look so funny with the stash. Not a good look.
I think I look funny too, man. It's kind of like
I would love to see like the Ron Jeremy stash on Eagle. That would look pretty. That would look.
Let me see. I can do that for you. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah.
Or I can give you as close as possible with the lovely, wonderful world of Zoom. Here you go.
Oh,
just for you.
Archie. Achibunka.
Holy shit! How'd you do that?
That's hilarious.
Dude, that's what I got. Okay, I got to play now. Fuck.
Okay, there you go.
How do we
There's
do
the goatee. Yeah, it was just as bad then.
Oh man, how do you get that on there? Is there a thing? Where's it at?
It's in the Zoom filters and the video filters. Man, you fucking
I wonder what,
See.
what is my
eyebrows,
A few people
hair,
know
you
that.
can change the color, you can get it on all that shit. One day I did an episode where they're all green, fluorescent green.
That's the one I remember. The green with the hole. Oh,
Do you guys remember the fucking the fucking, what do you call it? Fucking the organics episode. I was tripping balls. It was like when I first found the filters, and I did the deer, the deer antlers and shit, and fucking I said something about Smiley and shit. The organics. Oh man, I was tripping balls when I found the filters. Man. I was having so much fun. Oh, they can. Oh
Bingus.
no, prison Bingus.
Bingus,
Oh, no.
got turned out quick, huh?
Oh, that's great.
That was
Oh, Father Bingus.
Ari, matey, Ari. It is I.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Cheddar.
We found a toy.
yeah, that one. Fucking weird.
And we found a toy.
All right, this is too much fun. I gotta stop. How do you stop? I can't stop. I can't stop.
It's going down south real quick.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, what the hell's happening there?
Wow.
Hey,
Socal looks like a sock puppet.
we just
Look
lost
at
all
Eagle.
viewers.
Look at Eagle. I love that. Oh fuck. Do you have any creepy fun? Yeah, that's funny, guys. Dude, thanks. Thank you for that. I needed that. Thank
There you
you.
go, Stone.
Look at
That's up.
Stoney.
That's what we need.
Oh, wait,
That's what we
got the
need.
little.
Yeah,
Take me to your leader.
we-
Here
we
I
all-
am, GreenFingers.
we need the
I'm
one-eyed
outside your front door.
We need the
What's this?
one-eye takeover night where everyone's all doing the one eye.
One eye?
Third eye. The third eye
That's
takeover.
funny. Fuck, that was funny. Look at that. I love it.
I gotta
That's
take my
just-
hat off.
That's fucking funny.
Wait.
Parlez-vous français?
Pirate.
There you go.
Looks pretty good.
Oh man.
Hornet
One
shit.
of the funnest episodes we had, we did that shit pre-filter. I wish I knew the episode. If anybody knows the episode, throw that fucking shit up. It was me, Chad Westport, Smiley, and a few other people, and it was right around Halloween. And
Oh, we were
were
doing the
fucking-
hats.
yeah, we'd fucking like hurry up and turn the camera off, and we'd like put a hat on and then turn it back on and see if anybody noticed, and fucking somebody else would do it, and then we'd click it off and put a mask on and fucking, tell somebody else to say something. Everybody in the panel was back and forth changing masks and fucking, oh god, we must have did it for like a fucking hour at least of just back and forth, and we were just talking. We weren't even acting like we'd do it. We were just having a normal conversation, acting like we didn't even notice what we were doing and shit. It was
Yes,
Oh,
ladies and
God,
gentlemen,
that
this
was-
is not your average weed nerd episode. This is
Oh, here we go. I got something good.
Shrinking.
I bet Subcool's just laughing his fucking ass off.
Shrinking.
To be honest.
we've had some super fun nights, fucking these late nights. Yeah.
There you go. That's funny. Anyway, that was great. Oh shit, that's not even.
There you go.
That looks a little more real.
That's real.
Wow. Man.
That's a good one.
Whoa, dude.
That is.
That's
that's
pretty
kinda
fucking
creepy.
I can fuck with you.
Put a fucking hoodie on and walk down the street with that on. That would definitely part the waves occasionally. Whoa. Look at Stoney. What the fuck? Is that a combo hat? Yeah, okay. He's got a combo with the
digital
with the
phone,
sunglasses.
with the digital
Gotcha.
sunglasses.
I thought they were
yeah,
both.
and the actual hat. Which one's real?
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking funny, guys. All right. Okay.
So it's fun.
Try to maintain here for a minute. I want to smoke some weed.
So, hey, Eagles, this was the hat I think that started it off. For some reason, I put it on. I was feeling fucking wacky that night. And then Chad came on with something. And then you popped up with something. And then it was like, holy fuck, Eagle got in on it. And then everybody just, Chad went crazy. You went crazy. You guys had a whole bunch of different masks. Shit, I just had this hat and my devil hat. I was like, that's all I got. You guys are like popping back and forth. And you didn't know who the hell was who because you guys were changing your backgrounds and everything too. So it was like, I'd have to read the name. I was like, who the fuck is all this fucking Eagle? You had that one really creepy fucking mask, didn't you?
Yeah. I had a few. Clown mask, the killer mask.
Yeah, the killer mask.
Yeah.
I think it was because you were just sitting there and you weren't even saying anything, which was even creepier. It's like, the fuck?
I have terrified my girls with the mask. I'll tell you that. I fucking howl. Lexi's terrified of clowns. It's fun and scary.
Somebody in chat, I'm not sure if they caught that, but somebody said that we need to bring out the clowns and zip ties. I said, why not the zip ties? They're right here.
The whole panel full of clowns. We're good.
You're gonna need more zip ties.
I'm full of surprise, man. I'm telling you, I'm on one. I don't know what it is. There's something going on in the universe.
Zip ties don't hold people back. You just snap them. At least that's how.
Your hands are behind your back. I think it's hard.
Well, you put them down underneath, and then you fucking. They show you how to do it on YouTube. Look up those videos. It's crazy. This one little kid, he gets out of like 5
I'm
different
sure.
things.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They got where you tie your shoelaces together, and then like you like put it in between your legs, and then you stand up, and it snaps it right off. It's pretty crazy. It's the best.
It's kind of hard to tie your shoes together when your hands are behind your back, zip tied.
Not really. Not when you're like 5 foot nothing. I can do it right now. I could actually slip my little hands out of fucking those things.
Green, what's up, buddy?
What's up, dudes? What's happening?
Who's here?
Good shit. What's happening with you?
Oh, GreenThirteen. What's up, bro?
What?
I had to slide over. I was like, who is that?
Yeah, I had to slide over. I heard the voice of.
How cool is that Johnny shit, man? Fucking talking shit with Johnny.
I like
half the
all
panel
the
at his
Vegas
house.
people hooking.
Yeah.
Hooking up, partying down. That's fucking cool shit.
Come on, Captain 420. Get on a flight over here, rude boy.
Gonna have to start locals here pretty quick and shit.
I was actually supposed to hook up tomorrow with Huncho, but we're going riding, but his bike won't make it. So
why won't his bike make it? Because it's too little.
He's got the wrong tires. Right. He's got street tires, and we're doing like 155 miles on the pavement and about another 100 in the dirt. so he won't be able to make it in the dirt.
Who's that? Huncho?
Huncho?
Oh no, shit, that's cool. Does he live by you, Socal?
Yeah, he's about 40 minutes from me north.
That's cool. So you guys rode together before then?
No.
No.
He's in the wheelie squad.
He's in the wheelie squad. I'm in the I don't want to get pulled over for doing wheelies on the road squad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I want to get pulled over for being in the wheelie squad. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's not a cheap ticket when they pull you over for that, you know.
I wouldn't know.
No, your ticket prices have always been insane, man.
I just give them one of these.
Yeah, but that one, you know, the wheelie ticket, they pretty much just bend you over the cop car and fuck you right there.
Unsafe driving.
Is that with or without a broomstick and sandpaper?
Do they crush the motorcycles? Do they crush the bikes up there? They crush them over here. They crush the race cars and the bikes. Whatever they catch you, they crush that shit right in front of you. They make you watch that shit get crushed. It's just like, that's your punishment.
Yep.
You don't get your car back. You fucking watch it turn into fucking scrap. It's fucked up.
Yeah, they got to catch me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I know that's what's coming, then yeah, we're gonna.
That's what they do out here. It's fucking crush your car because they race way too much. Fucking, it's like Fast and the Furious. Fucking every car you could hear it like a half mile away. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's just fucking.
Yeah, but there's one of those little imports with the little fart can exhaust on them that really aren't fast.
Yeah, but the people in them don't know how to drive, so like they're just a hazard to the streets, you know? Like they don't know how to drive, their cars sound like shit, and then it's just fucking car accident and burning.
That fad's faded here. I really don't see too many of those cars around. I don't hear them anymore. Very seldom.
Side by sides on the streets in the cities, like videos of side by sides everywhere, just fucking in the middle of the cities. Like, what the fuck? Why in the middle of the fucking city? What the fuck?
Well, because they're desert cockroaches and they got to take them wherever they can go.
Like, why in big fucking cities? Like, why? Where you can't even drive, it's just one way roads everywhere, and you can't fucking. There's cops everywhere. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, it's like they say,
Cheers,
you know,
Mr.
what's the hardest part about buying a side by side?
They want to show off their car. I mean, their little toy.
No, the hardest part about buying a side by side is coming out of the closet, tell your friends and family.
Cheers, morning, guys.
Cheers, morning,
brother. Cheers.
Did I make 420?
Oh,
yeah, 3 minutes.
Just in time.
Oh, it's 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh, shit. I'll take a breath.
To get ready. How y'all doing? What y'all gonna grind up there?
I've got a mixture of what's on the tray here. It's gonna be a mixture of the 10th planet that I just rolled up and some of the Pluto cut of something a buddy of mine grew. The Pluto cut of Planet of the Grapes.
Nice. I'm gonna break out some green crack, like coffee in the morning.
I'm glad I didn't friggin' pop that friggin' RSO friggin' capsule, because then I wouldn't be doing anything tomorrow. I'm glad I didn't do that. Fuck, I'd be asking you guys, how do you reverse it?
CBD pen.
How do you reverse what? RSO?
RSO, yeah.
No, I got gifted a whole bunch of fucking capsules.
I boof it so I couldn't reverse that. It would just be one and done.
We have camps out here, and it did a whole bunch. They're about 1,000 each.
I'm good. Trying to pass it through the screen. I look like I'm like
1,000 what?
Milligrams.
Milligrams. So
In one capsule.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got some really cool, amazing friends that do some amazing stuff. I mean, I'm blessed. I am. You know, and quite honestly, the only reason why I have items is because I trade stuff also. Like if I went to this, like there's one expo where I had a harvest that was just ruined, and I'm like, I could not give it out. So I didn't, you know, I don't trade or ask for anything because I just don't. If I need to offer something in order to take something. Otherwise, I feel all weird. That's just me. So this go around, I was, you know, fortunate. I had a pretty decent harvest. I was able to gift out a lot. And if some people gave me something cool, if they didn't, that was cool too. But speaking of being cool, we all need to freaking get ready because we're about to be cool. Or
And that was
Is that
CBD, those
winery?
council? That was CBD time?
Huh?
Was the castle CBD?
No,
Oh, okay. I
no.
was gonna say, because that's, you know, something I'd probably go for because it's not something I'd really want to grow, but at the same time, you know, it's good to have. So I was thinking of doing a CBD strain just to concentrate it. You know what I mean?
Hit it, Eagle.
That's a rosin over there. Oh, dabs
Go.
on.
I like that fucking heavy CBD. I've said this before for fucking ink. RSO works really good, but they both work good for getting some tattoos, man. I think it definitely helps for the process and it speeds the heal for a tattoo. High amounts of CBD.
And what I'll do is I'll double check. I'll give him a call tomorrow because he lives out here, and I'll make sure just exactly what it is, just to make sure, and then I'll report back on the next one with a full updated, 100% accurate report of what it is. So I'm about 80% sure right this moment. So I'll check back and find out. He did tell me to make sure that I didn't have anything on my schedule or plan for about 24 hours at least. So he's well known out here too.
You're talking about the 1,000 milligram capsule or whatever. You guys remember back in the sub days when he was eating those 1,000 milligram brownies? And he had
They were peppermint patties.
Peppermint
Were
patty.
they?
something like that. Yeah, and he had that fucking kid that was working, doing shit around the house for him. Ate one of them. Couldn't fucking move out of the
Dung
chair.
beetle.
That must
It
knock
was a
the shit
dung
out of
beetle
you.
and
It wasn't Dung Beetle. It was that other dude. Sid
yeah,
something or
the
another.
small guy. Why can't I remember? Sid.
I mean, they're pretty clear.
Sid Lee. Sid with there. He got fucked up on that shit.
Got himself stuck in the chair.
I mean, I'm not sure how is it coming on the camera, but does that look like that would be RSO, or would it be like maybe distillate or isolate infused oil?
Looks like honey oil. So it could be.
Well,
potentially. But I mean, it would be a gram, right?
Honey oil. I was
Like
raised on honey oil.
it would have to be a gram. You know what I mean? Like if it's not a gram, then there's no way there's 1,000 milligrams in there.
Yeah, it would have to be that, and then it would have to be 100% THC for that to be. Yeah, it's really difficult for that to be the case.
Honey will be like 86, 90, something like that.
I'll have to find out. Awesome. I mean, well, what was that?
I like the tash. I'm not sure about the eyebrows, though, dude.
Oh.
Or were they already yours? There we go. There we go. All right. That's the one. You actually should grow that, dude. Fucking hell.
Plug-in works good, man.
If you're going back on the road, bro, you might need to maybe think about that. Come on.
Hey.
No.
Go like this.
$5 mustache rides.
Some big sunglasses. Come on.
Lean back with your arms back.
Trust me, from real life, it's not a good life. It's not a good look. Looks good on paper, but it's not a good look for me in real life.
Sergeant Stadenko.
That'd be close.
Oh.
It really works good though. Like I thought you had a mustache and beard there for a bit. What the hell? That grew fast.
How do we even get there? I forgot.
Video filters.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
more
Click
there's the
on
three
dot,
dots.
dot.
Yeah, it's in there where if you hit more, it's in the background and filters thing.
What the heck?
I added a bunch of them, but they're on my PC and on the. They're not on my phone.
That's badass.
There we go. Fucking Stoney Mario.
Oh, I'm looking at Bingus over here.
Luigi Rockafeller over there.
I got fucking.
Scary, it almost fits.
I love
though.
looking glasses on.
You could pull that one off.
I tried the beard. It won't work with me. It wouldn't work. I tried. It wouldn't work.
It doesn't know what to do.
It's like, watch out! I'm gonna get an email or a text message that they want to use my beard for some filter. Pay me. Stop watching me.
I think it's kind of wrong that they don't have a long beard filter. They got everything else on there, but they don't have a long beard filter.
You know what?
What's up with that?
Yeah, why don't we just use both of ours? They'll use both of ours now. No, one split, and then they got one regular one.
Why are they hating? Do I need to start getting together a rally or something?
No chest tattoos either, or no neck tattoos and shit. No face tattoos. That'd be the shit. Teardrops.
Although I do need to get this braided to see what it's like. I haven't done that in a while.
Right there. Sorry. Inappropriate.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning and go ride like 300 miles. So
That sounds terrible.
it's gonna suck. Actually, it's really gonna suck for the first couple, little while, because it's supposed to be like 31 degrees going through the mountains. So, and I did the math on it. The wind chill will bring it down to about 15.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, so that's gonna be beautiful. So
Good to see you, man.
yeah, it was good seeing you guys. I'm gonna hopefully take some good video tomorrow, so I'll be posting something up. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Here's okay.
Right on, guys. Have a good night, Eagle. Thanks for having
Stay
us.
safe, man.
See you guys later. Little Spoon, watch out for those dogs, man.
Oh, bitch.
You might wind up fucking pregnant.
Love you.
Jeez, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, we're all growers here. You guys are gonna love this one. So I ran into. Well, I didn't run into. I'm walking down one of the aisles yesterday, and this guy jumps out. Hey, you look like a grower. And I stopped, right? And I'm like, well, damn, I know I have the look, right? But I was also wearing this freaking hoodie too yesterday because it was fucking windy and cold. It's kind of obvious. So like, I got some seeds over here. I'm like, oh, I heard that there was some, a breeder there or genetic companies. So I'm like, okay, I walk over there. And I just see it looks like that normal everyday Paul and Chuck type menu at first. I'm like, oh. And then I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, oh, who's your breeder? And without skipping a beat, both of these guys said, I am. Like in synchronization. And I'm all like in my head, well, which one is it? You or you? Because I would have thought if they both were, they would have said like we are, or we both are, or something like that, instead of I am. And it was just weird. And they were based out of Seattle. And I reached out to Chad to see if he had heard of them before, and I guess he had heard of the name, but not the breeders. So I'm not naming the names or anything like that for just in case it might show up in their like recommended friggin' feed or something. But like it was just it was kind of weird. They wanted like $90 for a 5-pack of feminized seeds. No, yeah, that's the regular price. The show price was $80, I think, a pack, or 75.
Really? They gave you a show price deal, huh?
Yeah.
There you go, Bingus. That's the one, my friend. That's the one.
If any, and then there was Crop Kings or Rocket Seeds was there. Everybody's favorite, I heard.
Those are kind of fun. I don't see the mustache though that you're using, Eagle. I don't. Is it? Are they? Oh, Eagle's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, all I have is the curly Q one too. I don't have that porno.
It might be to do with being on a PC or not being on a PC.
That's the best you could do it for hair.
Good point.
They got hair on here.
And no, Burner was not there. Cookies was not even there. I saw that like 3 people with cookie outfits on though, but they weren't with cookies. They were just like attendees. But Raw was there, baby.
Was Insane there? Be real, Dr. Green Thumb? No.
Mike Tyson was there.
Oh shit, he's got the ranch though. 2 ranches, right? No.
Then there was this one company. Oh, was it Dabstar? Don't quote me on that. There was another company. I guess they gifted Mike Tyson. I guess this nug that was dipped in gold or something like that. And
awesome.
And well, I guess later on, Tyson had his assistant run back to his car and grab a pair of autographed gloves from the car and ran it back and gave it back to the guys. So a friend of mine said, wait, what item just got devalued? And it made me think about that. And I didn't have an answer for it. Because for them to give something, you know, as far as value, what does something get devalued there, or does something get brought up in value with that gift exchange? If you're looking
at gold, was it like 24 karat gold or was it like gold leaf?
I didn't personally see it. I just heard it was like, I'm sure it's on Instagram. I'm sure because
we'll all hear about it in the morning or whatever.
Maybe somebody in chat might know about it. I didn't get a chance to, you know, see that exchange. I did see the boxing gloves, you know, the autographed gloves get, you know, his assistant or whatever ran over and, you know, grabbed them from the car or the bag or whatever there on the side. Brought it over to the booth, which, you know, which is you know, pretty cool. But then my buddy, who's one of my friends who, I mean, he's a collector, so I can see his point of view. He's all like, so does something get increased in value on that? Because if that was a nug, or I mean, I'm not sure what it was. We had heard it was a nug that was dipped in a bunch of gold with the chain. So like, I don't know.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
It's a little spicy. So to answer your question, is when you go into your video effects there, in that corner of that box, there should say something that says studio effects. In studio effects, you can fuck with the mustache, the hair. You can even change the color of the beard to whatever the fuck you want. And sliding the dark, you know, I usually make it a little darker though. That's how you can get into that box there.
No studio effects on an iPad. That must be a PC thing. Extra graphics card.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Yeah, I don't have it on my phone.
Now you're
It's
talking
on the
about
PC, but
on
I
the
don't
left.
think I see it on the phone.
On the left side where it says general video, audio, share screen, that kind of thing.
I go into choose
Backgrounds and filters.
Video filters, and then in that box,
oh wait, yeah, I see it on the bottom right
hand corner.
Yeah, I see it.
Studio
Okay,
effects.
you got it, dude. I got it. Good one.
Is it on your phone or?
I'm on a computer.
Oh yeah, it's. I don't have it.
Oh,
There we go, Bingus.
it's quite nice. Yes.
Yes.
I actually like that.
right there.
I actually like that.
Oh, Bingus, man, that is you. You maybe should put the beret on as well.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
How do I? Oh yes.
Oh,
fuck.
Bingus.
If you
It's
can't
Dude,
all come over
that is
completely.
if you
Yeah.
can't,
That's the Who Wants the Mustache Ride fucking stash, isn't it?
All right, you need to do.
$5 a ride.
I can't even talk. It's so fucking funny to me.
Little brown-eyed tickler right there. Isn't that what that is? I'm just saying.
I got a great idea. We need to have like a group bet on something where whoever loses has to do their next interview or whatever in full friggin' get up, and they got to do the whole interview or whatever with a straight face.
That
Oh,
looks
shit.
heavy, dude. Extreme.
The evil Bingus? The friendly Bingus. I gotta go back to the red. That was more friendly. There you go.
Wee wee. Now me and Bingus can have a conversation in French.
Hey, do that little top hat there, not top hat, that fedora looking thing. See how you look with that.
Sure.
Or even with the mask on with that mustache. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's it right there.
I look like the Pink Panther. Yeah.
Now it looks like a wife swapping deal, dude. Everybody put their keys in the bowl. Bingus will pick out the ones he wants.
Do I look bloody familiar to you, mate? I like Pierre. Hello. I don't have a French accent. I barely have a British accent. I'm working on the American one.
It's that little mustache, man.
That's
real.
That's the only thing I know in French is parlez-vous français.
Parlez-vous français? Yes. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
I had French class too. I just didn't go to it. The teacher just gave me a passing grade and just said, please don't retake my class. So I got a passing grade. Didn't have to retake
French? French? You learned it? You know how to speak it?
No, I only went to like the first or second day. I learned parlez-vous français that I didn't like it. And I went back at the end to take the final test. And the teacher said, I don't even have to take the test. She'll pass me. Just don't retake the class.
Take it as a kid, because as an adult, forget it, man. You'll have a hard time, especially English, because there's like masculine, feminine, and there's not, that concept doesn't exist in English, so it's really hard to capture.
Everything has a masculine and feminine. Like we have to learn it in school.
Yeah, Italian, Spanish, they all have it, but not English for some reason. They don't refer to the female side. There's no male and female.
Because why would you? Every single object has to have a flipping masculine or a feminine. Like he or she, the grinder, he or she, the Rizzler. You know, it's like fuck.
I have no gender.
All that shit, you know. It's
I have no gender. I have no gender.
Not anymore.
I have.
We're going back to that.
Spanish is like that. You can't.
That was the whole thing about the whole gender thing, right? It's like, are they going to remove all these, languages because they're all masculine, feminine?
There is no, you can't say it in half of these in other languages like Portuguese. There's no fucking other word for fucking.
Like I knew in Spanish it was O and A, right? Amigo and amiga.
Yeah.
So it's like French is like that too.
Yeah, French, and they're almost all. Yeah.
So if you know French, you potentially can learn, Spanish and Italian, and it's all similar,
It's all similar.
Yeah, that just makes it sound easy, though.
My stomach says no.
Depending on where they were colonized.
English easy to learn though. If you're a kid, man, like I went to school in French and learned all the English as a kid, just hanging out with my friends. I knew it before I was taught it. So that was good. Just watching TV. You know? Like I'd never watched French TV or anything like that. It was always English. But all the school was French.
Like Muzzy.
Oh, you speak French because of the Canadian thing.
It's Canadian.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I was born French, but I lived with a bunch of English people, you know. So in school it was French, but in the yard during recess it was always English. Everybody was talking English. You know? So everyone watched TV shows in English. You know, it was all. So it was very bilingual in that sense.
So how the fuck do you know what to start a conversation in? I guess by default you'd start it in French, wouldn't you?
Well, it's English, and well, it really depends on the person, right? Because in Quebec, they're all French.
Yeah,
There's almost no
sorry, I
English.
thought you were in Quebec.
I live here now,
fringe of there.
but I grew up in Ottawa, and in Ottawa, we're right on the border, right? So there's a lot of people from Quebec, a lot of people from Ontario, so it's very bilingual. And I lived in Orleans, which is a French town in Ontario, you know? So it's really, it's a big mishmash. So there's a lot of funny languages, like that I am Canadien there video there. I am Canadian. He says it with a French accent, but he's speaking English, you know? So that's the culture here. It sounds, it's funny. I like it. Because some have a real hard time with it. They can't speak English at all. They really butcher it out.
Yeah, in Quebec, they don't want to speak English, do they? They want to speak French, right?
Yeah, it's the law to have your business name in French first. You could speak English, but you got to speak French too.
Yeah.
It's really good. The language police.
That gloss on my dome is 100% Carolina Reaper. That ain't no fucking special effect. That's wet.
What is it?
Oh,
what is it? Like a chili
eating
pepper?
them fucking nuts.
Oh, the nuts. Yeah,
Well,
that's
the
what Carolina
Carolina
Reapers.
Reapers. Yeah, it's hot, man. I've been fucking just throwing them back over here. Those starting to run and shit. Back of my head's fucking dripping. Good though.
That's good shit.
Eagle wipes, aisle 3. I'm going to step out, guys.
Shit.
I'm going to step out. Thank you, Eagle and GreenThirteen, CrackBaby, Stoney, Rockafeller, GreenFingers, and Ty.
Bingus. And I'm going to follow Bingus right on out, too. I got my kids here. They're going to be getting up very soon.
Cheers, chat. Good night, y'all.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Cheers, Stoney.
Have a great rest of your Friday night or start of your Saturday. Have a great weekend. See you guys later, chat. See you guys later, man. Eagle, thank you. Love you guys.
Love you
Awesome,
too,
brother.
You too, man.
Nice seeing you both, man. All right, well, I guess I'll step off too there. I got some lights coming soon there. So have a great morning, guys. Great night. And I'm going to go check out the first interview there.
Nice one, dude.
Take care.
Stop in tomorrow and show some lights, man.
Yeah, I'll try to get on there while you guys are still on.
Sweet.
My lights are on.
What are you getting? All right, there you go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Take care, brother. Yeah,
what's he getting? Some LED?
Well, he didn't say. He just said he was getting some lights. That's as far as I get it.
That was a teaser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why not show us? Come on, Lizzie. I wanted to know.
What is it addicting about that heat? I love that shit, man. But man, it ain't good for you. That's not a good addiction right there.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're talking about the heat.
Spicy food.
Yeah, I love that
the
shit.
Spicy food.
Yeah. It's really good for you.
It's
Endorphins.
cleansing in some way, isn't it? The high is kind of a clean cleansing. It's not just the sweating. The whole thing just is, yeah, I like it.
It's like a rebirthing fucking thing. Even like after, yeah, it's like you've rebirthed after you burned It's like,
I have literally cried on the shitter. That is no lie. I made peppers so hot that I have felt them go through my intestines and just, oh, terrible. And fucking went right back at it the next day. I don't learn when it comes to the spicy food. I love it. I love it.
Shit's addicting.
All right. It is.
It burns so bad, but
Well, it gets to that one. Well, and you guys, I'm sure you'll agree. If you can get by that, like first couple of bites, that first few seconds, to where your tongue actually goes numb, you can enjoy the flavor after that. It's the initial burn, but your body in other ways, the sweat, the running of your nose lets you know that you're pushing it. You're fucking pushing it. You might not be able to feel that shit on your tongue right now, but you are definitely pushing it.
I think it depends what kind of chili it is. Sometimes it's all in your mouth, and sometimes it's all in your body, and that kind of either depends whether maybe it's chili flakes or whether it's fresh chili, or it just might depend which type of chili it is.
I don't know, because even sometimes the oil from like a pho will get me done. Like I'll just like take a little slurp and it go down my throat, and I'm just like fucking over, just like instantly.
I love the habanero. That is by far one of my favorite. It has so much flavor to it, ton of heat, but man, the flavor of it is just so delicious. It's worth the abuse. The rest of them after the habanero, the Reaper, the Ghost Prepper, all that shit, they're good, but they don't. There's not a whole lot of flavor there. There's some, but it's more heat than flavor, I think, after the habanero myself.
Yeah, there's some weird flavors in there, but I've heard it's like pheno hunting. Like I watched this guy who grows peppers, and he's like, some peppers taste more fruity than others. Like they just do. Like I pop these seeds and they taste more fruity. These ones taste more spicy. Like you can't taste the fruit. And so depending on which ones you get, which seeds you pop, if you get lucky to get the ones that aren't just too hot to handle, but they're flavorful.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. After growing
I'm sitting over here going, Taco Bell mild sauce is as hot as I can go.
Taco Bell? What the heck? So Del Porto would fucking kill you. Then I'm on
mild, medium, like that hot. I can't do it. Like it literally, like my tongue.
How about Del Taco?
Food, I just can't. I can't eat it. I never. I can't.
I used to like drink their Inferno sauce, like regular from Del Taco. Just open it and.
I mean, that's as hot as I can go with like that medium, type grade salsa. I know it sucks because I have so many friends that enjoy it, and I can see how much they enjoy it, and I can't.
Shit, Eagles eating some hot shit right now.
Like I'm looking it up right now. This is the shit, man.
Like he's eating some hot shit right now compared to what we're both talking about.
This is the salsa, but he's got this same company. As soon as it loads up right here, makes hot sauce too.
Hot sauce too.
Like hot ones.
The butthole burner.
Good ones.
right here. This is the shit.
So hot ones has really
they look like they also make a fucking screen share. Watch for the dicks.
I'll behave.
Right here. This is the shit. What's up? That right here, this paint is good. Habanero hot sauce. That shit is so good. So good. If you ever run across that bottle there, do grab a bottle of it if you're into that hot shit. That is very
I've
good. They
actually
make
had
a
one of those.
salsa too, that habanero. They make hot out of the ghost pepper and shit, but that shit right there, that will put you down. That's a pretty. It's gonna make your whole body sweat, but the
It's
flavor
called
of
Pain
it
is Good.
I had a different one though. It wasn't fucking, yeah.
it
I
is
had one
though,
of
man.
those,
It's
but
so delicious. It's
it
worth
wasn't that
it's
guy.
worth it.
Worth the fire hole.
What other flavors they got?
Hold on here. I'll let you guys look here. Back to the screen share.
Oh,
That's funny. As we're approaching 1:51 in the morning here on the West Coast, is that 1:51 proof? Habanero
shit,
sauce?
oh yeah, that is the one with the 3 guys on it.
Habanero garlic. They have few habanero sauces.
Yeah, like a smoked
They
one.
have Jamaican style, Reaper, Carolina Reaper, Mongolia. I can't even pronounce that one. Ghost pepper, jalapenos. Want it? They got it. Look at it. 100 pain 100%. What the fuck is that? What is pain 100%? Don't even say
Oh shit,
where
yeah, that's the
Wow.
one. That's the one on Hot Ones on the show with the chicken wings, where they yeah.
It's got a Scoville value on it. Look, that means it's crazy, crazy.
Well, so did the first one. The first
Oh,
one,
did
I
it?
think, if it, it topped off at 250 scones, 250,000 scones.
This one went to 1 million.
Oh, it does, dude, don't it? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
It
see
It
that.
picks up at the it starts
yeah.
at where the other one leaves
Stops
off.
on the other one.
I didn't see the zeros.
Wow.
Yeah. You got me.
I don't know if I want a piece of paid 100. I think it may pass on that.
That's a destroyer. That will destroy your insides, outside, and everything in between. Just not recommended. Million. Holy shit.
It's breakfast time and you're making me want fucking curry.
Oh, what? I think of eggs, huevos,
you don't-
rancheros, or some Mexican food.
You ain't eating fucking cayenne like red hot and shit on eggs and all that good
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I was thinking too. Eggs with the fucking salsa, or fucking just
Not in the morning. I actually don't even eat in the morning. I don't even know why I'm saying that.
Man, you're missing out, bro. That's like one of the
Browns
best.
with red hot.
Red hot, yeah. Just eat
Nah.
red hot sometimes.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
No.
I guess it's not always the greatest, but when it's there, it's there. You know, pico de gallo is a little better. Like fresh tomatoes and jalapenos on it with some peppers. Yeah.
I gave up caffeine for a week now. I'm struggling. It's going to be down to these last few highs, like fucking chili and shit. I'm going to be like...
They say that I've read, well, in Michael Pollan's last book, Your Mind on Plants, he talks about caffeine a little bit, or coffee, and caffeine in particular. But he's also got in one of his new books, Caffeine, where he talks about his stint of taking himself off of caffeine and getting back on it. And he said, man, when he got back on it, that it was like a hallucinogenic experience. He didn't really realize the impact it had on him and shit.
That's incredible to hear. Right. So I was walking in the woods this week and coming off it, I feel like for the first 3 days, it felt like I'd had a little dab of MDMA, like Molly or whatever. Like I just had that little, everything was a bit vivid. And yeah, people on the internet describe this thing where they're like, oh, loss of energy and this, that, and the other. That's the shit I want. Like it is It is nice. I feel a bit muzzy. Yeah, good. Slow that shit down. It has been wholly apart from the clucking, like I could murder a cup of coffee. I would love a Red Bull. But apart from that feeling, which I can get rid of that, I can ignore that feeling. I've given up smoking and, a number of things. But every other part of it is incredibly pleasant, like really lovely for my body, like in so many ways. I feel very, very different. It's definitely a psychoactive substance. Yeah. And I think I'm talking more about coffee than just caffeine.
Yeah, because tea's
You're an Audible guy, right?
Yeah.
You listen to it occasionally. I believe that book's free. That
Okay.
Michael Pollan, Caffeine. The book.
Right, I'll look it up then, because I've actually been just looking at trash. Like I've been looking on YouTube at like caffeine or coffee in the gut and stuff, like just trying to find information out. But get down. Sorry.
Get down with your bad self.
Get down. She's being such a pain.
My lights went off. I gotta do something. Fuck. It's all dark in here now.
Yeah, so why did he get back on it? Just for finding out's sake? Yeah.
It's only a once in a while thing in his life now. But it's not 100%. He didn't go back 100%.
I definitely will not be a day-to-day person. I would like to. Why doesn't she get a fucking halo?
She's not low enough.
Go, you get it.
She took your halo. That was awesome.
Get it. No, it doesn't give it to her.
I don't want to give it to her.
No dogs.
The dogs go
That's
ahead.
Funny. Yeah, cool. I'm definitely intrigued by that. I'm going to go and listen to that book today. Because, I found out also, like you just said, like what a powerful drug that was for me. And like, I feel like my nervous system is seriously catching a holiday right now.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Or
it's definitely
adrenaline fatigue.
Something.
Yeah.
Your body's
Another thing you'll
recovering.
find out in that book, you'll be surprised how many sources actually have caffeine in it. How hard it is actually to escape from.
To avoid it. Yeah. Especially in drinks, right?
Most definitely. Definitely.
Oh, drinks and medications as well, weirdly.
Mm-hmm. A lot of headache stuff.
What? Oh man. Yeah, look. I'm feeling
it. That's funny.
Trying to get me to do the fucking. There's a Pacquiao chip. Seen that shit?
Which one was that? The newest one?
Yeah. There's a few different flavors.
Yeah, there's like 3
levels.
different chips. Yeah. That's a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, it's a single chip, and it varies in heat levels like that. It's basically a challenge, basically going around if you can eat that fucker and see how long you can go before eating or drinking thereafter. I've seen some of them like fucking the most I've seen somebody go after eating one of the hottest chips is 5 minutes holding out from eating or drinking anything after eating that chip, and they were fucking it was all they could do.
Send you that one guy. He does the eating challenge, the spicy challenge. I forgot his name. He fucking does like that chip without sweating or drinking anything. Like it's fucking crazy. Doesn't even sweat. Like he's just like, nothing. Fucking crazy. He's pretty fucking popular for eating hot shit. I can't remember his name right now. I don't know why. Watch him every fucking day.
You see the sweat on my head. I just wiped it up my head.
Holy shit. It's like going down your wrist and shit. Like if it was just fucking just
Look at that.
pouring down your fucking shit. It's a fucking river pouring down your head. That's what I hate about hair now. It just like fucking starts dripping down, and then like what the fuck? I'm sweating. Holy shit.
It's about to hit 2 a.m. I think in Robert's state, but it's called last call.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I lied. My lights were on in only an hour. I was too high.
My lights just turned off. I was like, fuck, I was gonna go in the grow room and show everybody, and then it just turned off. I was like, motherfuckers. You got night vision?
Yeah, it's IR. So
That's badass. I just
keep an
realized
eye
what I
on
was
them.
looking at. That's indoor?
Yeah, two
Yeah,
different tents.
Yeah, man. Those ones on the right of me, I guess. I don't know. They look the
Yeah, I
big
got-
spheres.
I
They
got
look
two-
like fucking. They look like nice outdoors to me. That's why I said those are indoors. Like
Yeah,
those
and
spheres. Just there's some big old colas right there starting. Or are those males? No, those are buds, huh? Nice.
Nice.
Thank
I just
you.
swipe over.
That's nice. Yeah. I had to fucking
Wait a minute
try
there.
to zoom in, triple tap my screen to make it bigger. Or double tap it, whatever.
Sorry, man.
So what kind
I
of
had
lights
the
are you getting
old
there,
stream
Craig,
there.
baby?
I was
Nice.
listening to the
Got
old
you
stream
back.
there.
What is it?
Yeah, so on the right, I got in the foreground, I got Hindu root beer. You could kind of see a few colas there. You see the structure is a little different. They're a little fatter, a little more spacing between them. And then in the background, that's watermelon gelato with Mac V2. That one's getting really nice too there. And then on the left, that's Master Kush. And that's a clone of what's beside Hindu root beer, which you can't really see on camera there. It's lower. I can't show you till the lights come on because all my other cameras have no IR on them. You know what I mean? They're just phones. But yeah, man, that's what's going down. They were supposed to come on in 2 minutes, or they should be on now, but it's actually I switched it to 6 o'clock because the lights come on, or the lights. The sun goes down around that. They're starting to get around 5:30ish. You know, it's still bright. My lights go out, so I want. Like they're tents, they're sealed, but I like to have the lung room dark too. I don't want no light leaks at all. I don't even take chances. I have a tent with a zipper light leak, and I cover the tent completely to, just in case light leak to light leak. Oh, you muted, Green.
Using a camera though is potentially you're putting light on that plant right now.
No, I know. I at first,
Okay.
when I first started growing, I used to put tape on it, not tape the nighttime. But then Doc said, "Hey, don't worry about it. You know, anything over 800 nanometers, it won't even affect the plant at all." And it's true. They've been on there like a spotlight. Like, look how close it is. Like it's literally heating it up with IR and nothing.
That's funny you say that
No
because
effect at all.
I never thought about it till just now. I've never taped any of my lights on my timers and stuff.
Well,
I don't have any, but I haven't had any herms or any.
That will trigger it though, bro. Cover every light, every single light.
I mean, I'm gonna tape them, but I haven't.
Because I saw a thing there on UMoles there, what triggers light there, Dr. Faust, and he talked about 0.004 UMoles to trigger flowering. That's extremely low. The moon is 0.006, so it's potentially around that, 0.006, the moonlight. which is like nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so a
That's
little red light on
interesting.
your power bar will definitely trigger herms. It will
That's
induce it.
crazy.
It's just for that side of the plant, that
Well,
one
no,
particular nug, right? Because it's
no.
not
I
hitting the
mean,
whole
I know.
plant.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I didn't think about it till just now. I'm like, wait, I haven't taped any of mine off, but I haven't had any plants herm though. I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be keeping my shit up.
Some are just strong, like they can take it, they don't care, you know.
But I'm still
I know
taking.
that in Colombia
I
they
don't
grow.
want an accident. I don't want
They
no
got
accident.
12-12 like all the time, right? So how do you do an 18-6 vegging in 12-12? It's always 12-12. It's gonna flower right away as soon as you. So they just put a
They put
spotlight in the field.
Christmas tree lights. Yeah.
Yeah, just one umol is enough to keep them all, you know, from flowering, and
Eagle
they'll
had it
grow.
guessed.
I have a note.
Hello.
Big lights.
I'm not gonna
Nice.
forget.
Yes. The trick
Eagle
is you
had a
go in
guess.
the
It
tent
might
at
have been-
night.
That's
It might have
crazy.
been Dragonfly Earth Medicine, but I'm not sure. I think it was. And
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was Kelly, and she was like, lay on your soil, lay on your soil. It's really good for you.
Nice.
So I got in my room and I lay on my soil, and I was like, motherfucker, that power bar hasn't got tape over it.
Exactly. Your eyes can't, you know, they're not used to the dark. You know, it takes a while before you start to really see at night. Well, you go in your tent at night and sit there, close the tent there from the inside and sit there for a little bit, and then you'll start to see the, oh, oh, there's that light, and there's that light. You know, I had a bunch of lights, my RH media thing there, it kept, you know, displaying its display there, and it was super bright there. It's like, oh shit, you know, that's not good. So a bunch of little flaps everywhere, or tape, or, you know, sometimes you got to do the adjustments. You don't want to tape it and have to untape it and retape it every day there. I tape a little flap, I pull the flap up, do my settings, put the flap down, good to go. Yeah. Live and learn, you know.
Is that your evening sun, GreenFingers? Nighttime sun.
Yep. It's good old fashioned fucking LED from the Home Depot.
Yeah, it'll do it. Don't take much, you know. Because I was like, man, how you grow? Like you got 6 hours, you gotta have a bunch of photon techs there hanging in the field. Like, that's just not tenable. It doesn't make sense. But then it's like, no, they don't have to grow. They just have to not flower. So it's like, oh shit, that's right. Because I mean, for that 12 hours that it is growing in Colombia, I mean, that's, you know, probably making up for it. Lots of sun juice, you know what I mean? You get 2,000 umols there. It's yeah. So that's what they were saying there. It's like all the weeds going to be coming from Colombia. All the top-notch stuff can be coming from there, because that's the ultimate place to grow it. Everything else will pale in comparison. Yeah? I want to see that weed. I'll put it up against mine and see.
Well, every other product runs like that, right? You get avocados from California and Mexico. You get, you know, oranges from Spain, or you probably get them from California, and so on. You know, like everything else comes from where it grows well. So
Yeah, that's right. The food and all that, right? So they're just gonna follow suit. It's like, where does it do it best? It's there, man. And you look at Colombia on the map, they're right on the equator, and the whole bottom country is just a big forest there. It's like a jungle, the Amazon jungle in Colombia. Yeah? So big ag, eh?
Well, boys,
They
I
own
hate
all the
to do
land there,
this,
probably.
But I got to go. I got an early morning as well.
I was just about to. I looked at the clock. I'm like, I'm about to bounce. I was just about to say that myself. So,
Right on, guys.
gentlemen, you guys have a great night or a great day. Eagle, awesome show again. Green Goddess, awesome.
Great lady.
CrackBabies, GreenThirteen. Is there anybody else in the room besides us?
That's
Green
it.
Fingers. All right, that's it. And chat, as always. Love you guys. Good night.
yes, brother.
Have a great day.
Cheers, Ty. Always nice to see you, bro. Okay, well, I'm out too there. CrackBabies, DWC, Sundays and Confused Sunday. Come and check it out if you can. It's early, 10 a.m. Eastern there. So if you're an early riser like us, maybe keep going a little bit there. Catch us too. So, but cheers, chat. Cheers, Eagle. Love what you do, bro. GreenThirteen, always a pleasure. GreenFingers, always rocking. Cheers, guys. Have a good night.
It's too clever, Eagle. Look at it. It's too fucking clever, man. I'm going to need to take this with me, by the way. Is that all right?
It's fitting.
Yeah.
But look, it doesn't. You'd think it would just, like, but it keeps it there. Like, it's clever.
Fitting. Better than the mohawk. I think you can pull it off.
Have a great day, my
Wifey
friend.
would love it. Wifey would love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to keep it. Click, 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 click. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Love you too, man. Have a great day.
Have a great day. All right, everybody, go plant the seed. Eagle, thank you again. Fucking, this place is crazy. This place you created is crazy.
I love
Thank
it,
you.
though.
Love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Have a great morning.
You too. See you tomorrow, brother.
Hell yeah.
For the rest of you guys, thank you for tuning in. I am going to pass on the shout outs tonight. I always feel so guilty when I don't do the shout outs. But it's because I am such a firm believer in vocally being grateful for the people that are around you, the things that are around you, everything that you're grateful for. You can't just think it. You need to be vocal about it. That's one of the reasons why I continue to do the lists. But I do have a super early morning. This morning I told myself I was going to shut it down after 4:20, but I did not because we were having so much fun. But with that being said, please join me tonight at 11:30. My guest will be M12 and 12. I will be here again tonight at 11:30. So please come hang out, have some fun, bring a full tray, whatever you want. But please do show up. With that being said, if this is the end of your day, your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time for a little bit of love, a little bit of meditation along the lines of your great day. Please take a few moments to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives, and it's so simply done. Good, heartfelt hello, door open. It doesn't have to be a monetary thing. Just got to come from the heart. With that being said, I am very grateful for all you guys that tune in, participate in the Weed Nerd World, help out in the channel because so many of you have helped out behind the scenes. John, Johnny, Jack, Smiley, Tao, so many great people have fucking helped me find guests, donated their time, so much time in these last few years. I can't thank all you guys. With that being said, I will see you tonight. Have a great day.